Now I know I've been super focused on claim-specific tips, but I'll tell you this video is going to be a little bit different because we're going a little bit broader than claims. Actually, it's going to be broader than insurance as well, because what we're going to talk about today really applies to any business or really any relationship. And what we're going to talk about today is control. Well, before we get hit up with any more references from the 80s, what do you say we jump into it? Now, what we're going to talk about today, I can guarantee this. It's going to be so easy for me to talk about and so easy to preach, but it's going to be the hardest thing we're ever going to have to try to put into practice. Focus on the things in which we can make an impact and forget about everything else. It seems so easy to just say, you know what, we need to focus on the things that we can actually impact to control what we can control.
Control is an illusion, you infantile egomaniac. Nobody knows what's going to happen next.
Wow, that's a little bit rough, Nicole. We haven't even met. But it's the things that we cannot control that can bog us down. It can play tricks on our minds. It can play tricks on our emotions, because we're not focusing on what we can do, what we can impact. We're focusing on things that are out of our control. And specifically within insurance and claims, there are so many things that can impact us. Let's think about weather events and catastrophic events. On the underwriting and sales side of things, let's think about hard and soft markets. You can always check out Amber's recent video about hard markets right up here. There are very few things that we can actually control. So let's talk about a couple of those. One of those things that we can control is our effort. We control that. Nobody else does. Outside factors do not impact our effort. We control that. The second thing we can control is how we communicate something. Our words. We control our words. And whether we're delivering a great message or a tough message, we can control that messaging. So we need to make sure that we're controlling that to our best of ability. And the last one that I want to touch on is reaction and how we react to given events. I know it might seem like we may not have a choice in the way we react because we might get emotional or whatever it may be. But our reaction is a choice, and the way we choose to react is under our control as well. Now, like I've been saying all along in this video, this is a topic that is very easy to talk about, but extremely hard to put into practice. So I wanted to leave you with two works that dive right into this topic. The first work is known as the Serenity Prayer. And this got a lot of notoriety through Alcoholics Anonymous and other 12-step programs. But basically what it says is, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, courage to change the things that I can, and wisdom to know the difference. And then finally, I'm going to use a little bit of country music to channel this thought. And this is a little piece from Zac Brown Band. Save your strength for things that you can change. Forget the ones you can't, you gotta let it go. So for ZB, I'm JB, and we're both out.